Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Tacoimposters. So we'll do the whole like good stuff, the inaugural stuff. So big events in 2007 were 7 New Orleans police officers surrendered to face murder or attempted murder charges related to shootings on a bridge after Hurricane Katrina. Oprah Winfrey opens a school for disadvantaged girls in South Africa. Oh God, person can go frig herself. The eighth. Tabloid bombshell. Anna Nicole Smith dies in Florida at age 39 of an accidental drug overdose. That's like February 8th or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna go by day. I'm just but I remember that because I saw a documentary about that or something. It was like it was boo 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 it was like on the Forensic Channel or something, and it's like it was like her. I saw the same documentary did one on Prince and Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, what I remember from Michael Jackson one is the drug that he died off of, which was it was a sleeping pill, but it wasn't a sleeping pill. It was like a pill to like calm you down before you go like get surgery or something. It's like, it's a sedative. Is that what it's called? Sedative? Is that what you call that? A sedative? I need to look it up. A sedative. Anyway, and it was, if I'm not mistaken, sedative. Uh, sedative. There you go. Okay, wait. Let me see what sedative means again. Promotion or claim of yeah, sedatives. Yeah, okay. I was right. So it's a sedative. So it was a sedative, and it was Prepuffle. He died of well, he died of a whole bunch of things. He basically what they call when you mix a bunch of drugs together. We're not talking about him really, but now I'm really curious into what's going on. Oh no, not here. It, Margarita? No, maybe cocktail. Is that what it's called? Mocktail cocktail. Uh, what is it called? Fuck you. Frick you. Fuck you. Frick you. When you mix weed and no tomato juice, it's called no, 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 no. Lots of different weird like things about it, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. Nope. I think it's called a cocktail. Anyway, slang. There you go. The slang for doing that is called slang terms for the combination. That's not it, but anyway. Anyway, it's like doing that whatever. So anyway, that's just one thing. Yeah, like she was a gold digger, from what I remember, and had like a 90-year-old, 95-year-old husband, something like that. It was bizarre as frick. Let's go to like different things. So, okay, so March. A tornado blows down walls at Enterprise High School in Alabama, killing 8 teenagers as the students huddle in the hallways. The Army general in charge of Walter Reed Army Medical Center is relieved of command after disclosure about Della Pediatric build, buildings and achievement soldiers. Whatever. What else we got? Let's go pull something else out. June 30th, 2 men crash an explosive laden jeep and Glasgow airport 2 days after two cars rigged as bombs were found on. Okay, it's pretty good stuff. So anyway, so now we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to oh no. So this was the the top song of 2007. Of course, stupid commercial. I actually really want to watch. Oh my God, it's a Celine Dion commercial, and I'm like, why? Does anybody actually want to see Celine Dion? Anybody give a hoot about Celine Dion? Not that nobody does. I'm just like, really? Anyway, this is the song. But it doesn't say featuring Daft Punk, so. I think that singing Daft Punk. It's a Stranger by Kanye West. It's a fine song. I don't hate it. I'm just, yeah, I don't know. It's not a bad song. It's not a great song though. You get to like, oh, it's one of those songs you go, oh yeah, that song. That's Kanye West. Oh, okay, cool. Featuring, and nobody actually gives a hoot. So, okay, ooh, Ratatouille's up there with the movies. If you never see animated movies on these lists, top 50 movies of 2000, top 50 movies of, so the top 10 are Transformers. Okay, look, number 10 is Transformers. Okay, I saw Transformers in theaters, and the thing with Transformers is the first one is watchable. It's decent. It's a fine movie. It's not great, but it's a fine movie. Then you get to the second one, and you're like, okay, it's still questionably watchable, but Then you get to the third, and you're like, okay, this is getting downhill, and this is really bad. I've never seen anything past the first one, but my friends even say that. My friend who's like the biggest um, Transformers fan like ever is like, yeah, okay. The fourth one was like, okay, no, forget it. And then it goes, and then apparently, wait, how many were there? There were like three. No, sorry, at four. Apparently four, which was the dinosaur one, or it's like Age of Dinosaur, whatever the heck they called it, was like, oh, it's getting back to being like a decent movie. And then the fifth one was like, oh, this is watchable now. Oh, okay, yeah. And we're like, no, it makes even less sense than any of the other ones do. And the fourth one's like the one where it's like, oh, they came back to like something that's watchable, like that's like Transformers movie, great. And we're all like, no, none of them were good. It's just that one was at least watchable. There will be blood. The the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. No Country for Old Men. Juno. I heard Juno was really good. Or just Juno, like the no, it's not. Eastern Promises, American Gangsters, and Atonement. Atonement. And then you go back to like 11 Zodiac, Barney Ultimates, and then you got like the Simpsons movie, which a lot of people thought was absolute trash. Like, real Simpsons fans were like, "This is awful. This is garbage," and I was like, "I don't think it was so bad." And he's like, "Yeah, but it's not good." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's not the best movie you'll ever watch, but it's not bad by any means." Right? Then you've got like Halloween, probably a remake of some kind, probably. National Treasure, Book of Secrets, Charlie Wilson's War, Shrek the Third. Oh boy, Shrek the Third. Shrek the Third's a pretty good movie. What else is there? The Water Horse. Wasn't that like a Percy Jackson ripoff? Wasn't the Water Horse like a Percy Jackson ripoff of some kind? The King of the King, the King of King, the Fistful of Quarters, and then in the Valley of Elay. Okay. I mean, look, okay. So we got Shrek the Third, okay. We'll talk about Shrek the Third because the first Shrek movie, okay, it's a fantastic movie for just being a new thing at the time. That came out like 2001 or something, 2003 or two, something like that. Anyway, and like it's a really good movie for being new and innovative and like, oh look, it's a whole new thing. It's like great, sure, great, great, great. Then the second one comes out and it's like, wow, it's a good sequel. It's a really nice movie. It's a good sequel. It's great. And then we get to like um Shrek third, and people were like, another Shrek. It's not great. Not the worst thing. I don't know. And we get to four, which is Shrek Ever After, and yeah, it went like from like really okay good, and then oh okay this is a great sequel to like okay this is not as good, and then okay this is like absolute trash. Compare it to like the first and the second. Again, relative to the first and the second. Again, relative. It's all relative. So if you compare it relative to the first two, it's it's like ooh like ooh It really did like a ooh like shot down at the fourth one. Apparently they're not done with that series. I heard. I don't know. I hope they never make like 20 of them because I know that you could do that. It's one of those series that you could make 20 of them and people would still be like, "Yeah, it's amazing. It's absolutely fantastic." But look, stop, please. But anyway, I'm not gonna go there. So um yeah. Um yeah. So Shrek the Third. I don't remember much of that. I just remember that they had to go find King Arthur and whatever, and that was about it. So not that it's a bad movie. It's nothing I remember. You know, it's not something I'm gonna remember and be like, oh yeah, it was a great freaking movie. It was fantastic, and it was the best thing you'll ever watch. But yeah. Um. I have the IMDb app, and I was looking, and they informed me that the Mandalorian trailer, apparently, second Mandalorian trailer came out. And if you don't know what Mandalorian is the Star Wars TV show that they're gonna have, and I'm like, Star Wars. Oh God. Oh yeah, that's right. The Star Wars TV show. I'm like, what? Why? What? Who? What? And but I'm just like, you know what? I might give it a try because I'm not gonna get Disney Plus, but my brother's gonna get Disney Plus, and we're all just gonna use it. The whole family's gonna use it, and so we're just like, yeah, just get one and six whatever devices, whatever. So I mean, yeah. So I mean, yeah. I can't wait to like see what it's gonna be like because I'm gonna watch like every Disney movie. Crazy, all the Disney, the random, most bizarre. I went through all of the Disney movies. So if you want to go back, like what? Oh gosh, like five, seven? I don't know, 5 or 7. What's it called? Podcasts. But I talked about all of them, and we just did them all, and it was like, wow, okay. But so anything with Disney in the name, so Disney's Bobby to Bobby ate some shrimp, whatever it might be. Yeah, it's done. So arcade memories. Oh yes, I'm just looking at like different topics to talk about. Arcade memories. I didn't have very many arcade memories to be honest with you. My arcade memories were going to the arcade, going to the arcade, and being like, "This is amazing," and then realizing every game is absolute shat except for like one or two. And you're like, I'm just like, oh, this is well, why? I don't get it. But anyway, I'm not gonna go there. My generation of arcades sucked butt, except for like two. My friend wants to open up an arcade with like actual like 80s arcade games, which is like bold thing you want to do there. It's popular. It's just there's not really many in Canada, especially not in Quebec, because in Quebec arcades are money machines playing absolute garbage, but you're getting all the kids who want like, mommy, can I go play the crap shitty game? And it's like $3 to play it. And you're like, what? And the mom's like, no, of course not. But the way they get you is they're like $2 for 3 coins. And you're like, I'm getting one extra coin. Maybe. That doesn't seem horrible. It's like, no, it's terrible. Please stop. That's a ripoff. Stop. Anyway, uh, uh, Disney Plus, right? Ooh, Game Boy 30th anniversary. When was that? August 6th. Right. I didn't have very many memories of the Game Boy because, no offense, but the Game Boy for me, I had a Game Boy Advance SP. Okay, I got it for Christmas in 2008. That was the year I was at my cousin's for Christmas in Ottawa for Christmas. And did I think that was the best thing in the world for about 6 months. And then I quickly realized I need better games, or it's not the coolest thing in the world anymore. So I got I think within the first year I got Mario Land 2. And I'm sure I got one other game maybe. Oh, Star no. Anyway, and I had two games to hold me over, but the first game was hard as balls, balls to the walls hard. It was stupid. It was Warrior Land 4, and I was just like, I was so young. I was like 8 or 9, and it was just like, forget this, man. You're never gonna beat this game. I didn't beat it till I was like 13, 14, something like that. And the second game was Star Wars Trilogy, the original trilogy, something like that. Trilogy. Oh my god, it was the best game I owned. I was like, this is so good. This is amazing. This is fantastic. And then I got and then I got Mario Land 2, Super Mario Land 2, and I went, this is the best Game Boy game, hands down, hands down, hands down, hands down. Game Boy, not Game Boy Advanced. Because I got a Game Boy Advance SP, and these were all Game Boy Advance games. And then I got that game, and I was like, best Game Boy game, hands down. Hands down. And then, within the next 2 years, I got. Because my brother got Fire Red. That was the one game he had for the system, using my system, and boom. I was like, okay. Anyway, and then. And he beat Fire Red within like 6 months, something like that. It was crazy. It was really impressive at that time because I was like, whoa, that's amazing. Then I realized like it's not that impressive. But anyway, and then so within the next 2 years I got Emerald for Easter. Okay, I want to say something about Easter. Easter, I always thought Easter was that like time you got presents, right? I was like a kid and I was like, you get presents for Easter, right? And then it's just like you don't get presents for Easter. I got like toy dragons, and I got like strategy guides, and I got like video games, and like I got like puzzles, and I got like I'm like, you don't get presents for Easter? What? I was just like, huh? It's because I think my parents did this because I I had a dog, so I couldn't do the whole like Easter egg hunt thing with like the chocolates, right? So they just were like, well, we'll just get you one thing for Easter. It's not that bad. It's not that expensive. Anyway, and then, well, it was like, oh no, oh. It was like, oh, and then it got a little offensive. But we stopped doing that eventually, obviously, because we were like, well, no, we're not gonna do this anymore. Basically, it's like they were like, this is not Christmas, okay? Anyway, I got that for Easter, and it was honestly my favorite game for the longest time. Pokemon Emerald. Gosh, did I like that game a lot. I was like, this is the best Pokemon game ever. And then I was like, okay, maybe it's not the best Pokemon game ever, but it's a good Pokemon game. Don't get me wrong, it's a good Pokemon game. Now I'm like, okay, now it's a toss up between Emerald, which had way too many things to do in it, or Gold, Silver, and Crystal. And for me, Gold, Silver, and Crystal were more like, oh, like these weird like things and like my like, far away grasp of like, oh, I can maybe grab it, maybe. But like never played it really. And then I got one, and I was like, whoa, that's like, and it was fantastic. But I still think Emerald is a perfect Pokemon game in terms of there's enough story to keep you like entertained, and there's enough like Pokemon to catch, and there's enough things to do that you'll be playing for like ever. It's the first Pokemon game you should hand someone and say, "Here, play Pokemon." If you've never played Pokemon, here, play Pokemon. So that you're not doing one of two things. You're not doing here, it's stupidly easy, or here, it's balls to the walls hard. You know, and then I'm like, so it's like, but like, so people don't go, you know, they're not like, it's too hard, it's too hard. It's like, okay, shut up, calm down. Same way I think Ocarina of Time is the perfect video game. Is one of the perfect video. Is almost a perfect video game because Ocarina of Time, you hand it to someone who's never played video games in their life, they'll go, it's not stupid hard. It's not stupid easy either. You hand it to someone who's played video games their whole life, just never Zelda, and they'll be like, whoa, it's not possible or easy. You play a veteran of Zelda all the way through, just not that game, and they'll be like, whoa, this is freaking great because it's not super hard, super easy. It's not super hard, and it's not super easy. It's the perfect mix of like, this is the perfect game to be like, Balls to the Wall is frustrating at times, and other times be like, that was just the stupidestly easy thing. This is the easiest thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's bad, but like, or good, but I'm just saying like it's just, you know. So that's why I think Emerald is the perfect Pokemon game because you hand it to someone and go, look, it's not stupid. Balls to the Walls hard, but it's not stupid easy to the point of like, okay, I beat this game in like an hour. I mean, you can, sure. It's really not that hard, but like, it's also not stupid easy for the people who've never played Pokemon before. Because that's the thing. That's the most people you want to hand that game to. Who've never played Pokemon or never played that Emerald Pokemon before and go, here, play this, try this. And they'll be like, ooh, wow, that's great. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's a perfect Pokemon game. So that's my Game Boy memories. They were like very vague and very like whatever. So, oh my gosh, I just read another title here. Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I remember that the title that was I'm reading off of like some I'm reading off of the CU podcast like no like show notes, show liners, whatever they want to call them. They're like the little titles, right? That they give up. And so speaking of Pokemon, Sword and Shield apparently is not going to have all 100 and or sorry 480 Pokemon, something like that, available. Where it's like, okay, so if it's in the game, okay, sure, and all the new Pokemon. So it's like, but so my favorite Pokemon's not going to be in there. It's like, no, but that's the thing, right? People are going to be like, I so bad, so bad. But they'll take that engine, and they'll go, okay, so the next Pokemon game will have all the Pokemon in it. Or the next Pokemon game, like the one after that. So eventually we'll have every single Pokemon ever in a nice 3D environment and something that we like and we love and it's great. But of course, we're still gonna complain now because we're gonna be like, I have to spend $60 on picking up Pokemon. What the heck? And it's like, or not did you know, but it's the only Pokemon game that I'm not gonna own because I don't have a Switch, or at least not yet. I will obviously eventually pick it up. Well, it's not the only because there's a remake of Yellow and Yellow, which is Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. But that's the first one I'm not gonna pick up in November. Yeah, or my brother's not gonna pick up. My brother picked up both versions and then picks me up a version, and that's what he gives me for Christmas every year. He got me I think did he get me black and white? I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember when I got black and white. I think I got black and white for a birthday. But anyway, he got me last like 3 or 5 years. So he got me X and Y and Sun and Moon, and we both came to the exact same conclusion with Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon is absolute trash. It's so bad, but for one reason. It's a objective, concisive, clear and concise. Everyone agrees that it's just stupid holding your damn freaking hand the whole time. Oh my god. Like you could be playing for 7 hours straight and they'll still pull up something like, oh, by the way, this is how you use this item. So if you want to evolve a Pokemon, you go, I've been playing for 20 years, or I've been playing for at least 7 hours. I think I know how to use a freaking Pokeball. You're like, God, man. I'm just saying that was the word. People hate that game, right? People hate it, but it's still not the clear and concise of worst Pokemon game, because that's still Diamond and Pearl. And I'm like, really, really, yeah. For me personally, it's a toss up between Diamond and Pearl and Black and White. Flash Black and White too. I hate Black and White. I'm sorry. The weird like 2D 3D thing, isometric like it was bizarre and the Pokemon are trash and But again, that garbage Pokemon, I'm like, yeah, well, it's a trifecta, right? It's like, yeah, I guess so. You've got water pollution with Muck and slash Glamour. You've got air pollution with what's his name, with coughing slash wheezing, and you've got like ground pollution, garbage pollution. So it's like, well, with whatever his name is, garbage guy. It's a green pile of garbage with arms, whatever that thing's called. Trashy, something like that. I mean, I don't really care that you can't transfer all your Pokemon either. Like every Pokemon, like universal transfer anymore. So the Pokebank isn't really a thing in that game, which is fine. I don't really care because I'm not gonna get it anytime soon. And I never transferred Pokemon past X and Y anyway. So I was like, eh. Because the stupid thing was with X and Y, which drove me absolutely bonkers, which is stupid as frick, was you had to like, it was a real process. It was this. It was so you got your Pokemon from Game Boy game, right? You're like, oh, I have it from say Fire Red or Leaf Green, right? And then from Fire Red or Leaf Green, you have to then figure out, okay, what are our transfers? And then you transfer them to like Diamond, Pearl, Gold, Silver, or Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Diamond, Pearl, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and we're like, okay, sure, sure. And then you do the whole Pokemon Park thing, Safari Park, Poke Park, whatever that's called, the one we have to you like go and catch the Pokemon, basically, right? And then from there, you have to do a whole hell of a oh my god, it's bad. Basically, what you have to do is you then have to go and basically for in black and white. Okay. Then you take things from gold and silver. They have to transfer it to gold and silver. Then from gold and silver, you have to go to the National Dex like laboratory or something. I don't remember exactly what they called it. In sorry, not in gold and silver, in black and white. And there you go and do some bizarre mini game where like you send them over, but you have to do it in this like mini game way of like, look, like it's like a target practice. You know how in carnivals when the things come up, like the ducks come up, and you're like, trying to shoot the ducks, right? Like you basically do that. You have to catch the Pokemon, but there's like, oh, it's bad. It's like, why? And then they made it very simple and just we're like, there's a fee. You got to see the fee, pay the whatever subscription price, and use our Pokebank, and there you go. And we're like, we didn't like the fact you had to pay for it, but we didn't really care. We're like, well, you know what? Fine. Like we were like, we didn't like it, but we were like, fine. You know what? I don't care. We were like, I don't like this, but we were like, whatever. You know what? So, so yeah, we were like, but we eventually, what's it called? Oh no, Game Boy anniversary was the 23rd of April. Oh, oh, okay. Anyway, we didn't like it, but we were like, whatever, fine. You know what? We'll take it. So, right? We were just like, but we accepted it because it was like, okay, at least this is simple. At least this is simple. At least it's simple. Okay, look. I just read another one title. It was Apple. No, sorry. It was Google Stadia. The problem with Google Stadia is we thought it was literally going to be a what's it called? Uh, we literally thought it was going to be a what's it called service? A streaming, like a Netflix, a literal Netflix, and people were just like, yeah, no, it's not Netflix. I'm sorry to say this, but it's not Netflix. I'm like, what? What? Why not? And everyone was just like, why not? Like, and we're all peeved off because like, well, then where's my Netflix style streaming service, subscription service for video games? Can you not give me a Netflix style service for video games? And they're all like, no. I'm like, why not? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm like, of course you don't get it. You never will get it. Nobody will ever get it. No company, no video game company will get that you have to make video game subscription style video games like and make it like Netflix. They're like, no, stop. That's the one reason. The other reason, it takes up way too much bandwidth. Two and three, it just when you start breaking it down, you're like, oh, oh, oh. So it's a rental service basically where they can take it off whenever they want. Like they can be like, no, you're not gonna get it. So it's like, but I and but there's like it hurts your brain when you think about it. You're like, no, it's just hurting my brain. It's just hurting my brain. Anyway, I will not get Stadia. I will never get Stadia. I don't think I'll ever get Stadia. Just because, like, you'll hear so many bad things about Stadia and you'll be like, oh, God, no. So, but hey, Stadia is what it is. What it is. It's not great. It's not awful. I'm sure it's not awful, but it's not great. It's not a great thing. You're like, ooh, ooh. What? Why? Anyway, Stadia had a lot of problems when people were just like, finally, because we were all like waiting for that Nintendo. So, 18 September 18, we get the or whatever we get the news, but we were told. So now you can have your whatever your Netflix style subscription service for video games, and it's like, excuse me, and it wasn't Netflix style at all. It was we're gonna bleed you like 3 games a month for NES things, and we're gonna throw you in. Oh, it was bad. If you know about the Switch It Online for NES games, it was bad. So then Stadia comes along and basically tells us, yeah, the thing we were waiting for Nintendo to do, we got it. And they're all like, everyone's like, yeah, finally. Oh, and then like more like closer and closer, and then we find out, oh, it's really not going to be that. It's like, no, really? So it's like whatever. Yep. Oh God, I just read another one. PlayStation Classic. Okay, the thing with PlayStation Classic and why it failed miserably was because everything was so like bodged, but it was, if you don't know what bodged means, it means like mishmashed or like jerry rigged kind of. But it was so bodged that we were all just like, what, why, what? Oh, because it was so bodged that we're like, but you could have done so much better by pulling out the right thing. And some things were what's it called? Were were PAL, and some were not PAL, and emulation was terrible, and the game selection was awful from what I heard. What's the game selection on the PlayStation Classic? Let me look it up. They did this with the what's it called, Classic or Mini, whatever they called it, the Genesis Mini. Whoa. PlayStation Classic games. Aha. Let's see if they get anything. List of games. Another thing, the PlayStation Classic's full lineup of 20 games. Yeah, it was also 20 games as opposed to like 30 or 40. So we're all like, okay. So here they are. I think I've done this, but anyway. Battle Arena Toshinden, Cool Borders 2, Destruction Derby, Final Fantasy 7. Whoa, can you leave it there? Final Fantasy 7, Grand Theft Auto, Intelligent Cube, Jumping Flash, Metal Gear Solid, Doctor Driller, Odd World, Abe's Odyssey, Rayman. That's the right one. No, because it needs to have what's it called on it. Um, what else is it? Resident Evil Director's Cut, Resolution Persona, Ridge Racer 4, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, Siphon Filter, Tekken 3, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, and Twisted Metal Wild Arms. Most of those games were like, ugh, too many racing games and first person shooters and and puzzle games, and nobody cares about. Nobody cared about any of these games because everyone was like, yeah, I emulated it 150 million times already. So 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 what do you like? What? Why? Anyway, I don't care because to me it's just like whatever. But now I'm never gonna get one. I'm gonna get one once I find it at like um Canadian Tire for like $10, cause or at a flea market for like $10 and be like, yeah, okay, I'll buy one just to mess around with. But watch, they still think they can get money out of it. Look, I'll go to freaking eBay right now and I'll look at what the prices are going for these things. They're still probably going for stupid amounts of money. Watch, PlayStation Classic, not modded. Look, people are oh well, that's not too bad. The first one is okay. $105 is free shipping. Okay, $105 is free shipping. That's ridiculous. No thanks. You're you're out of your mind. Okay, first of all, and then okay, and then no, stop. The second one is $24 plus $13 shipping. Okay, $25, $30. That's not bad. That's not horrible. And you've got like 50, 70, 182. Because he's like, oh, I modded mine. No, stop modded. Not modded. 105, 60. 60 is not horrible. Because it was like $80. And then you can find awards like Canadian Tire for like $20, something like that. Anyway, 29, 105, 52, 60. Still not bad, but no. So, like, what are you, stupid? 70. I mean, people are dumb. Nobody's gonna. Eesh, phone fell. Nobody's gonna care for the game at that price. I'm sorry. Or the system at that price. No, but look, any of the games I actually want to play, let me look. I'll look at the list right now. Battle Arena Toshinden. Nope, no thanks. Cool Borders 2, no thanks. Destruction Derby, maybe. Final Fantasy 7, maybe. Grand Theft Auto, sure. Intelligent Cube, eh. Jumping Flash, meh. Metal Gear Solid, sure. Mr. Driller, maybe. Odd Odd World Abe's Odyssey, maybe. Rayman, maybe. Resident Evil Director's Cut, maybe. Resolution Persona, maybe. Ridge Racer 4, sure. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, sure. Sh- Siphon Filter, sure. Tekken 3, sure. Tom Clancy Rainbow Six, sure. Twisted Metal, maybe. And Wild Arms, maybe. These are like there's too many of these games are like, maybe I'll play it, maybe I don't know. But again, there's 150 million different ways I could play it on my own, myself, you know? Whether that's on my computer, or on a PlayStation, or on emulation on like a phone, or on a TV, or on a Fire Stick, Amazon Fire Stick, or on a Roku, or whatever. Just pick something. There's a way of playing on the freaking PSP, on the PS Vita, whatever it is. I can play it in some other way. There's just other ways of playing it, which drives me absolutely bonkers. I'm like, now I have to spend all this money to play games that I can play other ways. No, stop. So please stop. Spyro Remastered. Rated M. Oh no, I gotta do like this. Um. What else? Yes. Okay. You know what I started, or you know what I found recently? It was a bunch of like random cards that I had long ago. It's just stuff like it was stuff like weird anime ones. I can't even remember right now. I'll have to get the thing. But it was like Lord of the Rings cards, and I realized I'm like they made way too many card games of things nobody actually cares. Like, not that they don't care about it, but like, you think anybody actively like there's a league in like card tournaments for like Lord of the Rings trading card game? I doubt it. Not that there's nothing, but I doubt it very much. So, but hey, what are you gonna do? I mean, I don't really care. Yeah, so, yeah. Like, I was trying to get into card games, and like, lots of card games that were just like, ooh. Or things like Beyblades or Bakugan, where you're like, because Beyblade, okay, Beyblade was popular in my generation, was like really popular in my generation, and then Bakugan was like this. It was like boom, boom. It was like a boom, boom. It was like a V, like a doom, doom, like a V, like pachoo, pachoo. Like immediately went from being like, oh, this is somewhat semi-popular to this is the most this is the worst thing in the on the planet. I'm like, really? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm like, wow. Okay. Not that it is the worst thing on the planet, but like, it really went from being like the biggest thing to being like, no, not at all. The other one that they had was Beat 'em on. Now Beat 'em on, I liked as a kid. I liked that a lot. Basically, what Beat 'em on was, it was like take Bakugan that people call a what's it called, a marbles, right? Just marbles, marble shooter, marble game, right? And picture that dumbed down to literally just marbles with a shooter. I'll see if I can find a beat 'em on like shooter thing. Man, did I like that thing a lot. I started rewatching the anime because well, not the anime because it was I believe I'm not mistaken, it was an American anime. Beat on. Beat 'em on. Sorry, beat 'em on. Beat 'em on. Let me see if I remember this correctly. What? No, beat 'em on. Beat 'em on Battle Brawlers. Beat 'em on Battle Brawl. Beat 'em on Battle Brawlers. Is that what it was? Battle B Damon. Oh, that was beat 'em on. No, it's B Damon. Okay. It's Bakugan Battle Brawlers, right? That's what it was called. Yes, but is there a picture of a? Nope, of course not. Battle. Okay, B Damon. B Damon. Damon? Demon? The man. Be the man. Oh, be the man. Okay, wow, I'm getting even worse. Okay, this is more of like a tame version. Okay, this is the more tame one, right? So if you take this, oh, okay, do the white balance on this. How do I? No, no. Okay. Oh wow, that's horrible. Whatever. You can see what it is. Anyway, you can tell what it is, right? Wait, what? Oh God. Ah, yeah, yeah. This is horrible. What is going on here? What if I do auto again? Whatever. I'll leave it on auto. It's not that bad. That's fine. Okay. So that's a tame version, right? Then you have these kind of things that are like, holy schmoly. What? Why? Oh God, those were crazy. But so it's basically that, and then in the middle, you would like have a button at the back. So I don't know how to explain this. It's like this, right? Picture these two. Okay, look. See the microphone? See these two things? Picture them like this. Well, no. Forget this. That's a bad example. Picture the thing, and then it's just like it's like a thing, and it's got like a p. You hold. Okay, that's actually not a bad example. It's not a horrible example. It it's like this. So picture that. They're like flat, like parts to hold, and then something in the middle just goes, like you push like a lever in the middle, and all it does is like it like clicks a ball, like a marble, like it's basically like click, and then it shoots out a marble, right? It shoots out a marble, and you could have elaborate things on the back to hold like 50 marbles, or like to hold like 5 marbles, right? Or like 10 marbles, or like 50 marbles. You got like a whole like thing. It was crazy. It was absolutely insane. My friend had one, and then my friend got a whole set of them, and he played them like twice. But they were amazing for the like 2 times I ever played them. Oh my gosh! 'Cause basically all you had to do was like shoot off the right thing, and like because you could shoot off a whole bunch of like the armor, but if you shot off the right thing, it like blew up. So yeah, I mean it was a thing, but oh god, that was a great anime. And now I look because I'm looking up like early 2000s like things I watched on TV. There should be a website called Things I Watched on TV, right? And then all it should be is just them going, people going, okay, so that one show with that like lizard character, the one where, and you have to describe it, and it's like a forum, okay? It's like a Reddit, okay? It's like a Reddit page, right? It could even just be a Reddit page for all I care. But things I watched, right? Things I watched. Don't it doesn't have to be like things I watched as a kid. There could be like sub sections of the subreddit. So like there could be like subreddit 1 and subreddit 2 and subreddit anyway. It could be like things I watched and then like things I watched as a kid or what if you want. But anyway, and it'd be like you have to describe the thing or Discord even, right? And open the Discord chat and have them like one being like things I watched as a kid, animes I watched, movies I watched. Anyway, you have to describe it and they have to be like, okay, so you're telling me it was with like snails and they played like it was either soccer or volleyball. Okay, so let me try and figure it. Whatever it was. And that was actually a show I used to watch as a kid. It was like a soccer. I think it was soccer, but I remember it being volleyball for some reason. Anyway, just like stop motion. Anyway, if you know what that show is, please tell me the name of that show. Give me that name on Tacoimposters at gmail.com. please. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I watched so many weird things as a kid. But anyway, I was pretty good at. I watched so many weird things as a kid, but you know. But yeah, there should be a Reddit like that or a Discord like that. I might start a Discord called Things I Watched. Oh, let me try. I'm gonna do that right now. Anyway, um, yeah. So that was something I was trying to find. I was like, what was that called with what and who and what? And then it was just like, so yeah, I watched so many weird things as a kid. I'm not even gonna go there. It could be a whole podcast on its own. So I think that'll be it for now, guys. So you can always reach me at tacoimposters@gmail.com. That's where you can ask my questions, concerns, what you ate for dinner, whatever. So, and I think that's it, guys. So, adios, mi amigos.